Hi there, this is Maureen, and I just wanted to share a quick video with you why I chose to take the leap and start a home business, and also why I chose Global Resorts Network specifically. First things first, as far as home business, right now, especially with the economy not being so great, of course it'll pop back, but right now that's just not the way it is. There's more and more people that are looking for something. Whether it's to help with the situation today, or whether it's the industry that they're in, or whether or not they're getting closer and closer to retirement and just don't see a good plan of action or don't want to rely on something that's in place today. There's all kinds of reasons. For me, I'm somebody who's been in the business world, corporate world, for about 21 years or so. I've had a pretty good career. But over that time, I've noticed a lot of changes, and over the last 5 years or so, there's been even more changes than the whole other 15 years put together. A lot more consolidations, a lot more acquisitions, and a lot more restructures are happening, and those are all difficult situations, and you don't feel like there's a lot of stability because anything can happen. I've been through three acquisitions and a restructure and a startup company, not experiencing the results that were expected. And all of those things are difficult. And even though I made it through the majority of them in okay shape, it's always hard to start over. Whether it's an acquisition and there's a new management company and a new culture in place, or you have a new position or role of some sort, or if you actually don't like your circumstances and you choose to leave, you're still starting over someplace else. And it's all very stressful. But for me, at the end of 2006, I was with a company I enjoyed. It was a good company, a good job. I was doing well, and absolutely out of nowhere, I was told that there was going to be a restructure of the department there, and my job and me were being eliminated. And I literally had 8 weeks until no paycheck was coming in. And this was the day before I was going in for knee surgery. So I was, needless to say, I was a mess because I was panicked, I was nervous, I knew I was going to need physical therapy and benefits and all that kind of stuff. And so I went through the process, had my surgery, and of course started looking for a job immediately, and was going to interviews on crutches and everything else. So I did find one, which was fine, but something about that time, I guess, just really was a deal breaker for me. Once I went through that whole panicked phase, I became really angry after that, thinking, how could I let something like that happen? Or better yet, I don't ever want to have anything like that happen again, but it really can't unless I do something proactive. And I looked at a few things, made a couple of mistakes, and finally came across something in September of 2007 that worked for me. And it was the first success I had had online, and it was great. And at that point, once I had that success and I felt what it was like, and I knew that I could do it, and where I could really go with home business, I wanted more. I wanted to find something that was really long-term and a stable company. And so I started looking, and that's kind of what led me to Global Resorts Network, is having that experience that led me to really go out and search and look for something. And I kept coming across Global Resorts Network, and finally took the time to go through it, and what I found was that it was the right fit for me. It was amazing on all levels, from the company to the product itself. I wanted to have a real product, a good product, and one that was value added to the consumer, and that's what we have here. And for the compensation plan, it was important for me to have something that both paid you on the front end and later. So the residual piece is great, but I don't want to have to wait years to get there. I need to be able to earn up front. And we can do that here. We can earn substantially up front and also earn it as we go and on the back end. And that was, that was important to me. And then part of the team, or the team that I joined, part of this whole thing is finding the right support group. So, if you've got the right training and the right support and the right mentoring, and that coupled with the right pay plan and business, then you're setting yourself up for success. So I felt like I took a really careful look, really spent some time, came across this, and then made the decision to join. And I'm thrilled with it. The company itself is great. Our team is terrific, and I hope you take the time to look through the details of the website and find out about this business and this opportunity. And if it resonates with you and you think it's a good fit and the timing's right for you, then get involved. You won't be sorry that you did. So hope to talk to you soon.